Happy 4th of July, everybody. Welcome to Byrum General Store, Robby Byrum. It's been way too long since we've been by, but when we're on the road covering tournament after tournament after tournament, it makes it a little bit tricky, and finally we get a little bit of a breather, but it's not really a breather because it's 104 outside.
Oh, it is hot, 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 red hot.
And with that, I didn't think there was anybody better to talk to about if you've got a fishing trip planned over the 4th of July, which a lot of anglers do.
And it's free fishing on the 4th in South Carolina. I'm not sure about North Carolina.
There you go. That's a big deal.
Don't have to have a license on the 4th.
Well, I mean, can you imagine how many people are going to be on the lakes?
Yes.
Now, with these water temps, Robbie, they're probably getting up into the low to mid-90s. We're going to have 104 today, 105 tomorrow, 102 Sunday, and then mid to upper 90s next week. What do you do with that? Because it really does change the dynamic of going out and catching some quality fish.
Yeah, it really does. And unless you're a deep fisherman, you're going to be on the bank anyway. But I'm going to tell you, the secret to hot weather and this time of year, the big fish that you've been wanting to catch all spring, all summer, will come right in the middle of the day, believe it or not. I heard of a guy the other day. He said he had the biggest fish he'd ever had on Lake Norman that he'd had on in a long time. He said it would have gone 8, but he said it was 12:30, 1 o'clock on top water. That is a great pattern. A lot of guys do it. They don't talk about it. But with all these people out of their boathouses, the doors are wide open if there's any boathouses left. But I'm talking back in the old days when everybody had sliding doors. You can go to these boathouses, and that is a great place for shade, cool weather, it's just good shade for fish. And you can throw a top water bait up in these open boathouses, and a big fish will be just lurking around, and that's when he's going to hit it. Right in the middle when it's 12 o'clock high, when the sun's beating straight down. Boat docks are great. Boat docks and boat houses are great places. But if not, 90% of the guys are going to be out throwing a DD22, that's a Bill Norman, or your Hot Lips from Lure Jensen, and all the other big deep water baits. And then an easy way to fish is take a big 1 ounce Hopkins or 1.5. This is a 1.5 smoothie, nickel plated, and you can just take that, throw it out, let it go to the bottom, and then just crank your reel about 6 times. Your line will drop. Do it about 6 times, line will drop, and then when it doesn't drop, he's got it. And it's an easy way to fish, and you just sit back and throw it. Now you need to take quite a few of these with you because there's a lot of snags and line and stuff on the bottom. But the hot weather shouldn't slow you down from fishing because have your straw hat on, take plenty of water, and you can have a good day, and especially if you go early. If you go early, it's a wonderful top water bite early in the morning. But one other thing, John, when I was fishing with the Bassmasters of Charlotte, I won the June, July, and August tournaments. I went straight back into flowing creeks on Lake Wiley and was fishing just a little, it was a split shot rig. And you can take that, and if you can find a little ditch in every one of all these places, that little 1.5 2 pound fish will be sitting in these ditches in 2 foot of water. Like on the backside of Mills Creek Bridge, you can go up that little side there on the left, and you can throw a little itty bitty worm and a little shot, and there's going to be a fish. There's always fish shallow, but there's a lot more deep right now. And they're not really on the bottom. They're kind of stratified.
Well, you know what? That's why I came by Byrum General Store today.
I hope you got all that. The guys are going to give you a test in a minute.
Yeah, that was good stuff. Well, hey, we know a lot of people will be out this weekend, and just to get some idea of how to attack these lakes and area fisheries, because really the whole southeast is being, just hammered, covered with this heat wave. First real heat wave.
Or big heat wave.
Big heat wave. So anyway, good stuff. Good seeing you. And now we're into the season where it's going to be 90-degree water temps really through the middle of September before it cools down again.
Yeah, without a doubt. And John, I was talking to some guys in here the other day. The weathermen, they can't just seem to get it right. But when they predict snow, we don't get snow, but they predicted this heat wave coming. I wish they'd have missed it.
They nailed it.
They did. It's going to get hot, guys.
They got it good. Hey, man, good seeing you. Don't forget, Byrum General Store, if you're going to Norman, Wiley, Monticello, any of the lakes within 60, 80 miles of Charlotte, come by here on Steel Creek Road?
Steel Creek Road.
704-588-0434. Buddy, good seeing you. Have a good 4th.
Have a great 4th.
Don't forget, he sells fishing licenses here and
hot dogs.
And hot dogs. And the Progressive Bass Wrap-Up Show starts tomorrow on Fox Sports Net, 7:30 a.m. every Saturday for the entire third quarter.
7:30, great time.
7:30 Saturday mornings.
What channel is that on?
Fox Sports Net. So check your local listings for whatever carrier you got. Man, it's good seeing you. Hey, everybody, have a great 4th. Be safe on the water.
All right.